Richmond, Virginia, 2016. Samir is a 62-year-old welder working on a contract job in an industrial plant. He has been instructed that all the pipes in the area are closed and locked out, tagged out, so he begins his work. He hears an odd gurgling sound coming from one of the pipes, so he lifts his mask to check on it. Suddenly, a rush of toxic ammonia gas spews from the pipe directly into his face and lungs. Samir falls to the ground but is unable to call out for help because his vocal cords have been severely damaged by the gas. An ambulance rushes him to the hospital where he is put on oxygen and a feeding tube because of the injuries to his throat and lungs. Samir was a refugee from Cambodia. He came to the United States in 1990, was sponsored by a family, really didn't have many skills to speak of. And so he worked mainly as a dishwasher. And one day he saw an ad for going to class to welding school. So he would work during the day and at nights go to welding school. Really kind of the American dream. Came here with nothing, worked his way up, and made a pretty decent living, had a good family, and was doing pretty well at the time of the accident. It really affected his vocal cords. The biggest effect, though, is it prevented him from continuing as a welder. Because of the particulates in the air, he just simply could not continue to be a welder, something that he'd worked on his entire life and really was an American success story, and unfortunately that was taken from him. The thing that first hit me when I met Samir is that he lived through the killing fields in Cambodia and Pol Pot. I mean, just a tremendous story, and to have that all taken away from him because of somebody else's negligence, it was just a compelling story, and I want to do what I could to get him properly compensated.